G'day gamers, VaderG here, welcome back to the channel. Wolverine Tier 4 incoming in Death of Wolverine uniform, which could be really good looking sort of uniform for Wolverine. I really do. I like this Enter the Phoenix uniform, by far his best uniform in terms of appearance, because he's really had some shit uniforms, some shitty looking uniforms over time. I mean, I know they're classic looks, but I don't know. I mean, I didn't even buy this one. The all new Marvel now. So yeah, I could kind of same but different. Roughly a year ago it was, when Wolverine was Alliance Battle Extreme meta. He was scoring around about 10 mil with some stacked Odin's Blessings. Obviously I've removed them all in that period of time. And 10 mil is still, it's not 14 million like what Moon Knight's scoring in Alliance Battle Extreme, but 10 mil is a nice platform to get into a tier 4. So he, with a new uniform, he could really cut sick in Alliance Battle Extreme and Alliance Battle Legend as well. He could take a day off. Dr. Octopus for sure if they do him justice. Obviously got Sabertooth coming into the game at tier 3 as well. I think Sabertooth, could be a contender for the shittiest looking uniform of all time with this Uncanny Avengers uniform. So it would be really nice to actually have a decent looking uniform for Sabertooth, but I do feel he's just going to be another bench warmer. And ultimately, when I sort of look back in terms of tier 3s that have been useful since the introduction of tier 4, there's very few. I mean, we've probably got Kamala Khan, we've got Shuri, who can stand on her own in terms of DPS. But the other tier 3s that have been introduced since tier 4s, the best qualities they've had is either leadership or support. And potentially we could see that for Sabertooth in this update. So let's take Wolverine for a quick run against Gorr. Guys, I haven't made any videos for quite a while. I've had COVID, and kind of struggled to get rid of it. Finally tested negative today, but that's virtually after 2 weeks worth of stuff. I'm going to do level 1 level 1 Gorr. So I really got this real docile, shitty brain, as if I've lost half my IQ with the COVID, which hopefully disappears in a pretty quick fashion, because it's annoying me. It's annoying the hell out of me. So let's just see if we can actually take any bars off him at all. And one thing that they really, okay, so level 1, we got Kane there because I did not move properly. And okay, so he's actually doing some damage at level 1 against Gorr. I did not even know if the bar would move, to be perfectly honest. It's been so long that I've actually played with a tier 3 character or a non-level 80 character against any Warboss Legend that I did not really know what sort of damage I would do at all. He's just iframed out of that. Now, one of the things that I do really want to, that really deserves to change for Wolverine is his 5th skill has always taken so long to execute. His 4th skill has been stackable. His 2 skills always been super quick and high damage, high DPS. His 5th skill has just taken forever. Now, if they really want to make Wolverine a DPS machine, which I'm hoping that they do, then ultimately they need to allow that 5th skill to be stackable with other skills. So instead of having to use the 5th skill at the end of the proc period, or the end of the skill combination, it'd be nice to actually use it maybe 3 cancel, 5 cancel, 4, and have that 5th skill totally cancelable and actually stack with other skills while the actual animation continues. And that is one thing really, I guess, in his kit that he has lacked for an extended period of time. Let's just do a quick comparison. Yeah, okay. So you can kind of see how weak he is when you compare to Valkyrie. Valkyrie's obviously stacked with Odin's Blessings. Having said that though, he still does seem super weak, doesn't he? Level 1, just getting through the first phase now, 2 minutes, and really it was Valkyrie that sort of powered through the majority of that. So could be some really cool looks for this dude as well, for the Death of Wolverine. I'm not super familiar with the comic series or anything like that, but I've done a little bit of Googling, and there's quite a few different looks that he could actually have, which would be really nice. I mean, I do like this Phoenix, Enter the Phoenix uniform. Don't get me wrong, I do like that. Definitely his best uniform by a mile, cosmetically. But yeah, what I'm hoping for is some stackable skills for him to actually be a DPS machine. You know, if they're going to keep his 5-skill animation so damn long, then you know, let it actually stack with other skills, or let other skills be, you know, better in the DPS stakes. He does have solid survivability, particularly with the artifact, and that's one really cool thing with Wolverine. So, guys, what are you thinking? I mean, I'm predicting him to absolutely demolish Moon Knight in Alliance Battle Extreme. It wouldn't surprise me, actually, if Wolverine gets close to the cap, gets close to 18 mil. I'll do another video about the cap and my thoughts on that now the dust has settled. Would not surprise me if he gets up around that sort of that value, and you know, who knows what's going to happen with Sabertooth, if they're going to make him a hero or whatever. You know, hopefully he stays villain, but just reading the text on the sneak peek, he could actually be hero, and yeah, it's going to be very interesting. And then obviously a couple of weeks after, you know, surely we've got to get Gwen to tier 4, and yeah, hopefully with a really cool costume as well. Guys, let me know what you think of the vid. You excited for Wolverine tier 4? You think he's going to be able to beat Moon Knight in Alliance Battle Extreme and Doc Ock in Alliance Battle Legend? Let me know. See ya.